You know, everybody out here in Mattighofen is kind of off-road enthusiast, and so sometimes a bike is born in the middle of the forest.
There's so much racing spirit in KTM that really it's quite easy for us to ask ourselves what could be the best bike we use in racing conditions.
Right now, as a product manager, I'm working on the future models for model year 2017. We are very much in detail planning and projecting the new upcoming model lines. Of course, that's a short-term story in that whole evolution. Every single detail of an engine, for instance, is optimized and designed in a way to make it as small and as competitive as possible in order to make to get out the best performance and the most compact and lightweight product. For myself, it's always the engine, which is a masterpiece of art, of technology. This is where all the power is gained, and the whole engine, that's for myself always the highest expression of technology and of racing.
And when they put it on the dyno in their testing area and when they fire the engine for the very first time, I would say this is when the heart starts to beat. In my eyes, this is a kind of magic moment.
You need to have an engine which gets married to the whole chassis to make it a real vehicle. In that moment, it's definitely defined. We know this will be, for instance, a 250 motocross, and that's how it has to continue then. We need to prove that the bike is really what it should be. It has to fulfill our test standards, and at the end of the day, it has to fulfill the quality.
Weight reduction will be one of the core elements of future motorcycle industry. Simply the power output of our bikes is always a goal. We had a lot of efforts in R&D working with advanced materials on the chassis side, but also on things like plastics or even graphics.
Every individual person, as you see it at the assembly, as you see it just at the entrance, everybody is involved in somehow making a motorcycle. And if you see such a product being used and at the end maybe even successfully used, winning a race, that makes us proud. That's our life and that's our philosophy.